Hello and welcome to another episode of Trains At, and today we're at Manchester Victoria on the Calder Valley Line and Northern Transpennine Line, where you'll be seeing services by Northern and Transpennine Express. There is 156444 with a Northern service from Rochdale to Blackburn, which is running about 2 minutes late. And then if I come over here is 802212 St Abbs Head with a Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street. Beat you to it, Sally. So with that all, and before I forget, the trams, I will get them as and when I can. I think I can just get them through there, to be honest. But this one's off to Piccadilly. Jolly good. Right. So, with that all being said and done, let's see what shall turn up. So now getting ready to depart is the 1423 Transpennine Express service through to Liverpool Lime Street. Excuse me. And then the 1421 to Leeds has shown up, so I'll get her once she departs. Off she goes. Give a bit of the head tilt, or shall I say camera tilt. And now getting ready to depart is the 1421 Northern service to Leeds. Nice way from the drivers in the cab, and this is works by 195133.
Your own safety, please return to the platform. If you need assistance, please approach a member of staff for help.
Jolly good. To be fair, I've not had that warning before, but you know, it's life. So we've got two trains coming in. First is a Transpennine Express Class 802 with a service up to York, and behind me, where have we gone? There she be. She comes to a grinding stop. If I do a bit of the turning, there is a Class 150 for Northern running the, well, shall I say, working the 1428 Northern service to Headbolt Lane via Walkden from Blackburn. And I've said that the wrong way, but you know, we'll go with it. This is booked by 15109 with a very full service. Lovely stuff. The next train to be, terminating in will be a Class 195 for Northern from Leeds. And the Transpennine that's sat behind me will be here for about 15 minutes. So let's try and get the number of this. So the number on this is 195127. As you can probably hear the head bolts just firing up. There are several trams coming in, one off to Rochdale, one off to Piccadilly, and you know, all that jazz. So probably let's just do that. Was going to try and get both in, but don't think, yeah. It's behind there anyway. Lovely stuff. So we've got another two trains coming in. First is a pairing of 158s running the Leeds to Wigan Wallgate to Leeds via Brickhouse run. And if I spin a Roonies, there is a pairing of Class 185s for Trans-Pennine Express running the 1440 service through to Manchester Airport. With 185 148 leading. And 185 144 taking it easy on the rear. Given the fact that that train is 6 carriages, it's full. It's not empty. To be fair, it's going round to the airport, but still, that's going to be packed by the time it gets to Piccadilly. Anyway, so now getting ready to depart is the 1436 Northern service to Leeds via Brighouse. I thought the 802 were going then. There's a hiss. There's the engines. With 158908 taking charge. And 158851 taking it easy on the rail. So the next train to be coming in will be a Class 156 for Northern, running from Rochdale to Clitheroe. And the Clitheroe to Rochdale has shown up behind me. So this 156 that's doing the Clitheroe is 156405. And I'll get the pair of 156s down there in a minute. Oh, excuse me. Sounds quite squeaky. So now getting ready to depart is the 1441 and 1442 services to Rochdale and York. So 156406 taking the front of this Rochdale. One 156412 is taking the rear of that. And then if I come over this way, perfect, she's ready to go. So this is going York via Huddersfield, Leeds, and then York. Is there pigeons flying everywhere? So far, that's Manchester for you. This is worked by 802 to 16. There is no one in first class. The next train to be coming in will be a pairing of Class 158s for Northern, running from Leeds to Wigan Wallgate via Walkden. And this is running about 5 minutes early. With 158904 taking lead. With fans doing overdrive. on 158902 on the rear. Yeah, given the fact that it's 14:45 right now and this train isn't going to be leaving until 14:55, kind of shows how much time padding's actually into these Wigan services. Like, if you just look at Leeds at 20 past the hour, about 20 past the hour for the Wigan, look through them, see how early they get into some stations, and yeah, and you will see most of these are actually on time, but I digress. The next train to be coming through will be a Trans-Pennine Express Class 802 to Liverpool Lime Street. Works by 802-204. It looks like it's had a couple of decals onto it as well, which are nice. To be fair, that undercarriage does look quite clean. And coming in is a 769 for Northern, running the 1451 service from Wigan Walgate, originally Southport, to Stalybridge, that's the one. So now getting ready to depart is the 1451 Northern service through to Stalybridge. Works by 769 450. Going very sluggishly. And then the Trans-Pennine has also departed with her service to Liverpool Lime Street. So there goes 195127 with the 1457 Northern service through to Leeds via Bradford Interchange. That was 122, you buck. Is it 122? Watch me prove myself right. After saying it was wrong. Well, after saying it was the wrong number earlier. Yes, 122. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know where 127 came from, but you know. And coming in behind me is a terminating Trans-Pennine Express 185 from Liverpool Lime Street. This will be terminating and then turning back round. Nice. So the next train to be coming in will be a pairing of Class 195 to Northern, running from Leeds to Chester via Warrington Bank Quay. Works by 195002 on the front, with a flat wheel in that, and 195021 on the rear. Nice little line up there, Caff and Siemens. So the next train to depart will be 15225, looking the 1506 Northern service to Blackburn via Todmorden. nice to see the 152s out. As I say, I've not seen one in a little while, so that's good. And there's a tram off to Piccadilly. Jolly good. So the next train to be coming in will be a 156 for Northern, with 156 425 taking the reins of it. This is working the 1409 Northern service to Wigan Wallgate. It's not going to Southport for some weird reason, but you know, yeah. Good luck if you're trying to get to Southport, I guess. The next train to be departing will be 156 491 with the 1508 Northern service to Rochdale. And coming in behind me is the 1515 Northern service to Blackburn. This is works by 156475. There's 156491. And as these continue on their respectable services, I will leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that nice jazz. It has been a great hour here. I do enjoy coming here. It is always a hive of activity because of the metro link and then the trains. Yeah. I might come back late towards the end of this year to do a proper 2-hour session. Same with Manchester Airport and Manchester Oxford Road, which I obviously didn't have time to today. So yeah. My next station will be Castleton. It will be a rush hour one, hopefully. So yeah, with that all being said and done, from me here at Manchester Victoria, I will see you all later. Take care guys, goodbye.